Salam, salam. This is Unity, and I'm here to do a Unity moment. Okay, so this is one of my being grateful Unity moments. Y'all know how my Unity moments can be me talking about what's coming out next on my on this channel. It could be me talking about so many different things. That's why I have my moments, things I think about, and I want to share it with y'all. But this particular thing I want to share with y'all is about Karma is a Queen. I got some earrings. Is they over here? But they say Karma is a queen. Y'all will see them soon. I don't feel like looking through all this stuff to show y'all. But yeah, Karma is a queen due to the fact when you give out, you receive. Sometimes tenfold. But let me just say this. A lot of times when we do things for people, we wondering, why I haven't got paid back? Why I haven't got paid back? A lot of times we get paid back with just breathing in this reality, you know? But anyway, I was sitting here and I was just being grateful and thankful. And thank you all that supporting the stencils. All those stencils going to go out this week. All the orders going to go out this week coming up. So y'all look out for y'all tracking. And the donations and the raffle. Make sure y'all be a part of the raffle. You can get, let me see if she over here. Okay, she over here. You send $5 to the Cash App and you can get her if I pick your name. So, and then like I said, they got sterling silver hooks and so fly, right? I don't know if y'all seen this ring that I made for me, but I made it for a particular photo shoot. I got an earring photo shoot. I hadn't done one in a year. When I first started making hand painted earrings, I know I'm kind of off track, but I'm gonna go back to what I came on here to tell y'all. When I first started making hand painted earrings, I will always do photo shoots. So I'm getting back into doing the photo shoots with other models, and but this one is gonna be me, because I rarely take pictures of me and my earrings as I done start after so many years. So now my spirit say it's time for me to start back taking photos. This is a piece of lock jewelry. It's a lock jewelry tutorial coming up that I made. So I'm gonna show y'all probably about two or three different ways how to make lock jewelry. It's so easy to make, but a lot of people ask me to make them, and a lot of times I just give them as gifts. So I'm gonna do a tutorial and show y'all how to make them. I'm gonna use some mainly with the wire I use is copper base. So I'm gonna use some silver wire with its copper base, and then I'm gonna use some copper wire, and then I'm gonna use like the bendable wire. I forgot what it's called. The bendable wire. What it's called? I don't know, but I had this wire for so long. It's right here. I can't even, because it's all tangled up. So I'm gonna show y'all how to make some lock jewelry. I got a couple of pieces in my locks that I made. Let me see if I can find another one. Like that go a piece. Like that. That's made out of copper. That go a piece. Then I got a real cute piece I made. I did a little detailing that I don't see that piece, y'all. Oh, here you go. That's a real cute one that I made. I'm not going to show y'all that one because that one going to take some time. I will one day. But let me just get back to showing, to tell y'all what I came on here to say. Y'all get a video from me every day, because this month is VEDA. Usually, if you're a YouTuber, you'll know about VEDA, V-E-D, a video every day or a vlog every day. So, when I first started doing YouTube, I used to do them. So, I'm going to start doing them now. You could do it in August or April. So, y'all will get a video every day from me, if it's something dealing with art or just something that I want to say. So, make sure y'all get a video every day. So, yesterday... Oh yeah, these earrings are from Nate Art. The earrings I had on yesterday was from Artistic Earrings. So if I always put it in the description box of the earrings that I'm wearing, but this particular sister is so dope. I done featured her stuff so many times, but she's coming up in the next Black Business Spotlight haul, which will be this week. So I just wanted to show y'all how she got me. She got me so dope to the T. This was a picture of me rocking these earrings that I made. One of my signature pieces. And she put earring Godis. And she also got K Unity on the back. Yesterday, someone contacted me on Etsy. And they said, can you do custom orders? I say, long as it's not over 12 pair, because I'm so busy. So that's why I have the assorted wholesale. So if it's like 1 or 2 pair and you want it a certain way, yeah, but too many, I just can't do that right now. So she said, can you make Prince symbol, love symbol on some earrings for me? Now, if y'all been following me for a long time, I made some Prince symbol, love symbol earrings in my own style. I think it was that November before Prince passed on. He passed on April the 21st. The year before, in November, that's when I had created the Prince earrings, due to the fact my sister that moved on to the next stage of life, that got murdered by a serial rapist, serial killer. I got a documentary coming up on that. Y'all been following me, y'all know about that. She was obsessed with Prince. When I was growing up, I would go in her room and she would have Prince all over the wall. Purple was her favorite color, which purple is one of my favorite colors too. So when I made the earrings, I was like, anyone that sell, I would take $5 from that and put it towards her documentary. So it was November. So April, he moved on. And then probably later on that year, I had been selling the earrings probably for like about 8-9 months. Could have been a year. Could have been 2 years. But I know that Paisley Park Prince Company, contact me on Etsy and did a copyright infringement. But in my mind at the time, I'm like, well, it don't look exactly like his, but it was in the likeness of him. You know anything about Prince? Prince was, he wanted to control all his artistry. So that's why he came up with the symbol, because the record company that he was a part of didn't allow him to create music under the name Prince, even though that was his birth name. But they did, you know how the record companies have you just like slave masters. So I totally understand that. I could afford it because artists do have this thing called trade fair usage. But at the same time, because you knew it was his because I had it purple and all that. I respected that because that's his artistry. And so I didn't fight it. I didn't even think about the artistry thing because it didn't even look, it looked like his, but you could tell I did it different. So artists do have this thing called trade fair, especially when you're dealing with celebrities and stuff like that. People draw celebrities and stuff all the time. But me thinking about his history and the reason why he made the love symbol, I said, okay, I'm not making it anymore for profit. Because, it was a sister bought a pair. Like, they were selling like crazy. I had 2 different versions. A sister bought a pair. She took a picture with Sheila E. I got all that on my things. But I just knew that. Because, at one time, you couldn't even find Prince music on YouTube. Because you had to go to Tidal. You couldn't find none of his music, his videos, none of that. And a friend of mine's on Instagram, he had a friend of mine's on Instagram, his whole page was Prince. They took his whole Prince, he probably put a couple pictures of himself, but they took his Prince, his whole page down. They say they was, because when he passed on, they wanted to control how his images was used and all that stuff. But it's artists, like, let me tell y'all the story, because I'm taking forever to tell y'all the story. Y'all know how my brain get. So, so the sister asked me, she said, well, can you draw Prince love symbol? And I told her, I say, if you buy a pair off my website for $25, I will make those for free for you, because I'm not going to make a profit from his work anymore due to the fact his company, Paisley Park, did a copyright infringement on me. And it was literally right after his passing. So it had to have been within later on that year, going into the next year. I don't make Prince stuff. If I make it, like his symbol, I don't if I make it, it literally will be for a gift or something like that. So I told her, she was like, okay. So I said, yeah, just buy something for $25 and I just send it to you as a gift. Literally, I haven't made his symbol in so long. It's going to feel kind of weird. But y'all will see a picture over here. No, I ain't going to insert none in these videos. I got some pictures. One day I'll show you. Well, I'll show y'all the pair when I finish making hers. Because they on my Instagram. I'm pretty sure they all over my Instagram. So that's what I told her. I say, you know, go. And if you purchase a pair for $25, I'll just send them to you as a gift. So you literally getting 2 pair. You're getting a pair and you're getting a pair for free. So I'll say probably about a good 30 minutes later, an order came through. And when I tell you, it was, yeah, I emailed her. I told her the reason why I did it that way, because I have respect for Prince. And I didn't get into that. The company had contacted me years ago on his, you know, using his symbol, his love symbol. Let me see if I can find it on here while I'm talking to y'all on my Instagram. I know I got it on my Instagram somewhere. So I didn't tell her that. I just say, you know, due to, you know, copyright and trademark infringement, I won't sell it, but I can make it and give it to you as a gift if you purchase something from my website. So she came back. Her order came through. I was in here working like I'm always. She purchased $300 worth of stuff. So it just showed, when you honest and truthful to people, karma is a queen. So I was telling my son about it. And I said, it wouldn't surprise me if she wasn't from where Prince was from. Looked at the address. She was from where Prince was from. So it could have been somebody that worked for his company just to see, but, you know, or it could have just been a big Prince fan, you know, which he didn't like people to say fans. He said that's a short word for a fanatic. He said that he liked them to be called friends. So when you be truthful and obedient and don't try to cut throat nobody, you see the rewards you get. And sometimes the rewards you get, but let me tell you something, it's not really about the money. I got this story to share with y'all. That just shows me the chosen one in me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't cutthroat nobody. I don't send fake copyright infringements to someone because someone stopped talking to you. Like, I don't do stuff like that. I don't do things with malice intents to people to hurt them just because, you know. So a lot of times we as artists, because like I was telling her, I say, well, I'm going to draw Prince's face, but I will never make a profit off his symbol, because you can draw Prince, you can draw Michael Jackson, but at the same time, artists do have a fair use thing when you draw, you know, celebrities and artists and stuff like that. But you have to be real careful with that too, because it's still in a likeness, and they could say, you know, you drew me, I don't want you to draw me, you know, so it's laws for artists to express themselves, but at the same time, that is that person likeness. So I am going to draw Prince's face, but I won't use his symbol, and I will use, like, because he made that symbol with the love, the woman symbol. He created like a couple of different things to create that symbol. So I put like the woman symbol on there, you know, or the Ankh. I put the Ankh. So I told her that, and I just, you know, it just show you when you give respect, what you receive back. What was that? I hope that wasn't one of my cats. I'm looking for it now, y'all. I'm finna show y'all if I still got it on my Instagram. But yeah, when you be honest and truthful, and that's the thing about YouTube. You have people on YouTube that's just real. And then you have people, and they could be really entertainment, and they could just be for to entertain. They could just have like a little personality that they get on, that they just do on YouTube, and they don't do that in person. YouTube is a good way of expression. Now we have been censored a lot. So here go the picture of one of the sisters with my earrings on, and she was Sheila E. And that was one of, she said her and Prince was gonna get married at one time. So this was in 2017. So Prince had to move on in 2016. So yeah, and I started making them in 2015. So okay, here they go. So this was a pair that I made, and if you look at his symbol, you could tell, like, I looked at his symbol, but right down here is a little different. So I'm gonna make this pair for her. Either I got that pair or that pair, but I don't sell them no more. I just, because even here I was doing a design, and the prints was sitting there, because they was really big, like real popular at the time. And it was before, like, I'm a big Prince fan. More appreciated him as I got older. Yeah, I've always felt like he was a magical elf. So y'all, look at me doing earrings. This had to been, I don't even know really. I always say on the 4, but I'm finna get myself off the 4. Spirit says it's time to get higher. So after all these years of doing earrings, I always sit on the 4 and create. That's when my locks was really short. Y'all see that? And I used to sell those dresses. Before I was doing earrings, I always sold stuff. So I used to sell those dresses before they came so popular. Now, like, you can find them in the Chinese store now. I just wanted to share that with y'all. When you honest, you see how, and a lot of times it don't happen so quickly. Well, for me, I got so many stories, it can't happen quickly. But a lot of times we might be waiting on it. Because I know somebody that they was waiting on. They were like, if you go to church and pay your tithes, you can you'll get it back. So they literally did it to see, like, gamble. And I used to always thought something was weird, because it was like, my mama do it and she gets so many blessings and so many blessings. You pay your tithes, you pay your tithes. Blessings could come from so many different things. Blessings don't necessarily have to come from, like, I help so many people. And what I can say, I am totally blessed. There's times where I'd be like, dang. But I don't even question it no more, because like, my ancestors got me. Y'all got, like, I don't know if y'all know, but I got, like, this project I'm working on with my body. No, not no surgery. I have a big old thing I'm working on is my tattoos. So the next tattoo I'm getting is a big old sunflower, and that's coming up in another week or so. And one of the tattoos I'm getting is, like, gonna be right here, and I got something right here in the back dealing with my ancestors, but it's gonna be so gangster. You know what, Spirit just say don't say nothing. I'm gonna just let y'all see it. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with y'all. A lot of times in life, because in this reality, when you do give, people be like, well, bad stuff always happen to good people. People got to realize this ain't the world that we supposed to be living in. This is an illusion of the world. This is a made up world. So if we was in our natural state, we would naturally see good things happen to good people. And then how they say you can do this, do that, and just bad stuff. I don't think it got nothing to do with the divine way. I think it's more of us living in a fake reality, and it's like we paying the consequences for them creating this ungodly reality, if y'all understand what I'm saying. So karma is a queen. Let me see if I can find those earrings and show. Oh, I think they right here. No, that's not them. I was gonna show y'all them, but they'll be on the website soon. Because y'all people say karma is a bitch. Nah, she far from that. She is not no bitch. She is a queen. So I just wanted to come share that. I know this is like long-winded, but y'all know, if y'all been rocking with me for the longest, y'all know my unity moments be this way. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. And you know, us as humans, we always have to do self-reflection. You self-reflect and you look at things in your life and say, let me do this a little better. Or you look at things like, say, yeah, I did what I supposed to do in that situation. And you move on. And this the thing that I want to say. A lot of times in situations, when we get angry, people will say that's your lower self, you out of your character. That's not your lower self, and you're not out of your character. People just don't ever see that, because we have this thing called emotions, and we can get mad, we can get sad, we can get happy. So if someone done pissed you off, naturally, you're going to be angry. People handle their anger different. Me, a lot of times y'all don't see me when I'm mad because I don't show it. But people that know me in person know that Unity will go the fuck off. I'm a goddess, and I have a balance. That's one of the stencils on a stencil sheet, the yin and the yang. I have a balance. But one thing I can say is, when you have the yin and the yang, the male and the female, the good and the bad, it's not really bad to me. It's just because I'm not my spirit is not an evil spirit. Have I did things in my life that wasn't so godly? Of course. But when I look at my life, I'm not evil, you know. So when people say, don't let nobody get you out of character, don't let anybody do this, don't let anybody do that, me, I think it's kind of disrespectful, because everybody deals with emotion different. We cannot suppress our feelings or how we feel about certain things, you know. You shouldn't do that. You should express yourself. Some people, instead of just going off, they go get, they box. They just box, you know. It's some people, they do their art. You know, that's a lot of times, like what y'all seen a couple of videos ago was lightweight compared to how my spirit, my sun sign is a Scorpio. So I'm straight fire. This is Oya. If you study OYA in Orishas, this is her. She bring it. She bring the hurricanes and everything. So, you know, so I got the balance, and I got the Aquarius. Then I got the Aquarius moon, and then I got the Virgo rising. So I have a good balance of it. But it was a time where Scorpio took over everything. She did not play. So I think a lot of times most of the time religion tell us to suppress our feelings. And that's a part we shouldn't do. When you feel a certain way, express it. And y'all don't have to express it the way I express it, but that's the way I don't feel bad about expressing myself. Especially when someone is saying that I'm mainly evil. You know, I don't do tarot cards. Y'all know the story. I don't call black women goddess. I might call them queen, but I don't call them goddess. She can do all that. But at the same time, don't disrespect no one else that do it. And why work with somebody? If you saying you're not judgmental, why work with them? You know? If you don't draw to Christ and it mess with you that bad, why do a collaboration with me and I'm drawing to Christ? I thought I had that over here. But, you know, so somebody who I was listening to today, I was listening to, I think it was Nubia I. Well, she called herself Lisa Marie, which is her birth name. But if y'all ever get a chance, go check out Lisa Marie. She used to be called Nubia I here on YouTube. I've been following her for a long, long time. And she was just saying how anybody can have a way of life and the way they live. And even if you don't agree with certain things, you can speak your mind about what you don't agree with, but don't disrespect. It's ways you can say things without disrespect, you know? And some of her little Israel-like people, because I grew up around a lot of Israelite. I never met some judgmental motherfuckers like that before. They was putting little things about witches and stuff, but she said she wasn't talking about me. Witches and warlocks and all that stuff. She was putting that on. They was putting it on the comments, and it's the same thing that she tell you to go look at. So it just really showed me that she had a problem with me saying I'm a good witch, with me using oracle, tarot, and guidance cards, with me calling black women goddess, with me calling Christ. I mean, drawing Christ. She had a problem with that. So if you have a problem with that, the main thing is it's either like unity, you do this, I don't want to affiliate with you no more. But it was just so disrespectful to do a video about somebody and someone that helped you completely. You get what I'm saying? You based your whole business off me, from classes to stencils to everything. And let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with a person doing something lesser than me. You could have been doing something for a year and you could be great. But the malicious intent was to make people say that I was evil due to her tortured mind. Her tortured mind want to do something else, but her way of life saying is wrong. Be you, sis. Don't hide behind the head wraps. Every time I walk out my house, I have a head wrap on. That's my way of life. So it was to the point when I was growing up, when I seen anybody with a head wrap on, I thought they was Muslim. I didn't, but then as I got a little older, like 9, 8 years old, we had the Hebrew Israelites, which was the Ben Yahweh or the Ben Amin. Like, they was a family, they was a community. They dealt with Ben Yahweh, which I seen in person at 9 years old, which 9 is the number of change and the completion. I have met so many different spiritual people in my life. I've been around the Ben Amin Hebrew Israelites, but the ones that she deal with, they're very judgmental. And I have gotten a place in my life. I don't care what nobody doing or what nobody believe, because we live in this universe. There's so many different ways of life. I just feel like people should respect other people's way. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not a Christian, but I'm studying Enoch. He all through the Bible. Well, he all through the Bible they took out from, what I'm reading. They took him out. That's another thing. I can't wait to finish this book because I really want to talk about that. It's me and my sister had a cool conversation about Enoch earlier today. It was interesting. But so it's so many different people. There are people that call God Allah and they Christian. There are people that's Ethiopian Hebrew, like me, So, and then there's other types of Ethiopian Hebrew. So we have to get, and those Ethiopian and Hebrews, they the same people. They mainly the same lineage. So we got to get out of this way that my way is the right way. Follow me. If you find something that works for you, you stick with it. If it make you a better person, you stick with it. But don't hide behind your religion. Be you. Be you. If you want to, because I grew up in a religion that certain things we couldn't do. We couldn't dance. We couldn't whistle. We couldn't do nothing. We couldn't go out the door without our head wrap. The only reason my mom allowed us to go outside with our head wrap on, without our head wrap, because my oldest sister, it was a time, it was like in the 70s, 80s, would get bullied. And a lot of people in the South didn't have their head wrap. We didn't have no Erykah Badu and no India Arie people to look up to. It was just some Muslim kids from the North that moved to the South. Different, And maybe one day I'll do a whole video about just my upbringing. I think y'all will appreciate that. And even that, I had to spread my wings. That's my foundation. There are many things that I agree with till this day. That makes me me. But I have expanded my knowledge into universal. I have universal knowledge. You get what I'm saying? I don't limit myself to knowledge. Even if I'm reading something, if somebody come to me and I don't agree, that don't mean that I didn't understand it. I just don't agree with certain things. But I don't knock nobody away. So back to karma is a bitch. We have to not disrespect each other. We have to respect each other. Even if you don't like somebody, just don't mess with them. Don't talk to them. To me, I feel like that's respect. Just don't say nothing to them. Don't talk to them. Leave them alone. So I know how my unity moments is. This is going to be a long unity moment. But I got another unity moment I'm going to do. So y'all will get that one tomorrow. All right, y'all. I think I'm done. But karma is a queen. All right. Salam, salam.